They're fun, right?
Fantastic. Hey.
Yo, 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 yo. Let's blow stuff up.
Folks, guess what time it is?
Time to blow stuff up.
It's time to blow stuff up. Folks, wow, nice hard stop. Of course, as always, we are brought to you by Jebediah Lang, our benefactor. Folks, it's 240 of TPL. It's insane. I have a sore throat, so my voice is going to be nice and radio soft. Maybe. Guys, it's a special day.
Oh, yeah.
We have the technoist, the most technologica, Andrew Bon Bosher.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for having me.
Hell yeah.
It is Bosher, right?
Yep, that's absolutely correct.
You
were one of the
Bosher.
few.
You nailed it.
No, you were one of the few rare people who got it right.
Nice. Let's go.
Yeah.
There's one thing I do,
what we
guys.
do here.
It's get things right.
Yeah. Pay attention, obviously.
Details. Actually, I think you introduced yourself as that while we were at the little producer meetup, so I was locked in.
That's right. That's right.
You cheated.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
remembered like a boss.
Yeah.
I tried.
If you get it right and you cheat, then you still got it right.
Yeah. Yeah, as long as you
Still
got to
get
the
an A.
answer.
That's
Yep.
right.
Yeah,
A-
yeah.
That's all that
matters.
Amen, brother.
Hey.
Oh, shit.
That was good.
Anyways, we're not here for that. We're here for production talk, guys. That's
Right.
what we do on this podcast. We might go into the weeds. It does happen from time to time.
Very possible.
We might get lost in the jungle.
Uh-oh.
Have to hack our way out of it
the jungle.
with
Little
bad
machete
jokes
action.
and something else.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm in the jungle right now.
Yeah, I feel like we
Trailing off.
we need that track in the jungle or whatever by, is that Guns N' Roses?
Yeah. Welcome
Yeah.
to the jungle.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought
We
you were
need
talking
like
about...
a little bit of it on a fucking button.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, exactly. It's just that.
And then right next to it, we have the Skrillex rumble. He lives in the jungle.
Right.
Oh, and then we do
that's great.
in the jungle.
Yeah, right.
No.
Big Crazy McGee just
Less
did
of that bullshit.
a prime sub. Thanks for that. Thanks for that prime sub, bud.
Yo,
Hell yeah.
Cree's in the jungle.
We appreciate you. I don't know why that did that there. Sorry, guys. Yeah, shout out Cree and Jacob Waters. Welcome back.
Yeah, what up, boys?
And 400 Asian Adele. Great to see you again. So, how's life been in the studio for you recently?
Studio
Been
life has been good. I've been my output hasn't been exactly as much as I've wanted it the past 3 or 4 months, but
Sure.
that's just because life is lifing. So it's one of those things where you got to remember, it's like it's not going anywhere. Like it'll be there when you come back.
Oh, yeah.
you know what I mean. Like you're all
big
good.
time.
So it's just giving yourself like some grace and space to give yourself a break. You know what I mean.
Yeah.
But it's been good.
Good.
I got a new synthesizer, and now it's just a matter of spatially incorporating it into the studio.
Yeah, which is always a fun part.
Dude.
It's always fun.
Because it's
You're
like, yeah,
what
it's
am
like,
I
where am I
gonna
going
do
to put
here?
this?
Yeah.
Like, literally, where am I going
and
to
then
put
I got to
this?
route it. What
Yeah.
are you going to do?
Yep, seriously.
Super fun.
So, but it's been fun. But
What is the synthesizer?
this is a Moog Messenger.
Oh.
Yeah, I think they just released it a few months ago. But it's everything I've ever wanted in just like a sequencer and a synthesizer. So you have,
Okay.
yeah, you have up to 64 steps sequencing. You have arpeggiator, but then the one caveat with the arpeggiator is that you're kind of at the mercy of their algorithms as far as what they
Damn.
do. Like
Yeah.
they cascade or they go up, go down, blah blah blah. So you can pick your modes, but you can't necessarily like customize it yourself, right? But
Can you switch between modes really fast, like on the
yes.
fly?
And that's the cool part.
Okay, good.
Yeah, you literally
Thank
can
God.
press like a button and be like, I want to go from up down to cascade -1 or whatever the
Right.
hell.
Okay. Sick.
Right. And on top of that, while it's like you play what your sequence, like you play a chord or whatever, and it does the sequence, and then you can just continually add on to it while it's playing. So there's a little hold function where you just like hold down the notes, and it will just continue with the arpeggiator once you let go.
Yeah.
And so then you can be like, okay, ooh, and then it's like doing something else. now,
Right, right,
And then
right.
So like you can just like make it however you want. They really make it as easy as they can to pick and choose what you can do.
I mean, once you know how shit works.
Yeah,
then you
exactly.
just fuck with it.
Always read the user manual.
Yeah.
for anything that you ever get. Period.
He said it.
You
Damn.
like read the user manual. I just wish they made like physical user manuals.
I
They don't
know.
anymore. It's like, nope, you got to go download it.
Yeah. You
Something
gotta
about-
look at a
I'm about to
shitty
print
screen.
that off.
Yeah. It's like something about, like seriously, like bedtime reading, like having like,
Yeah.
Right.
like the user manual just chilling.
Absolutely. Light a
Set it on
candle.
your phone. I'm
Ooh.
serious, yeah. That's what I did with Ableton when I bought it at Guitar Center. It was like,
Oh,
it was
shit.
version 9. That was like 2015. But
Yep.
I bought the physical version, but it
Same
came
time
with
I bought it.
like a novel, like an actual user manual, so you could just like,
shit.
and, you know,
Okay.
like you can take it anywhere. Like,
Yeah.
oh, I got to go to work, but I'm got some downtime at work. Boom, like,
There you go.
Weird low key flex on like the subway or whatever.
yeah, for real, right?
Ableton
It's like,
manual.
Ableton user manual.
oh yeah, so that's how you reverse a clip. Yeah,
Hilarious.
I remember like a month before Serum 2 came out, one of our buddies somehow got the manual for it.
oh word.
And me and my other buddy John were just nerding out. We were like, oh, let's just go through the manual, get excited for it. And we
Yeah.
went through the whole thing.
Yep.
He would literally copy and paste the text into some like text to speech thing and fall asleep listening to it.
That's brilliant.
Yeah,
like
that's
make
good,
your
yeah.
user manual an audiobook.
Yeah, right.
Right.
Just subconsciously
Read
ingrained.
by an English gentleman
yeah.
on the topic of MIDI inputs.
Not a German.
Right.
Right. Yeah. No. It's gotta be on the topic. On the topic.
Frequency modulation.
Right. Right. That would be funny.
But yeah, that synthesizer's so sick. It's just
Good.
it's also like 2 feet wide and 18 inches tall, and it's like
Yeah.
physically like
Huge.
shit. Like I bit off more than I can chew.
It's like a square.
Yeah.
A heavy square too. It's
How
like, oh,
much
it's only
was-
10 pounds.
How much was that?
Oh my god. Okay, so this is frustrating. I swear. Oh my
You don't
god.
have to answer that if you don't
No.
want to.
So got it off Sweetwater, like thanks to their beautiful financing. But
Right.
it was for 900, and then literally 2 weeks later, and I mean
Oh, no.
14 days, they put it on sale for 700. And I'm just like,
Yo.
I'm eating.
thanks.
Oh.
Thanks,
It's
guys.
too late to return at this point.
Yeah,
Oh,
no,
I mean, you're on financing. So
Right. It's like, can
Yeah.
I maybe get a new price? Like, can I, you know what I mean? It's just like a whole
You guys
thing.
wanna adjust?
Fuck.
Yeah, come on, just
Insane.
give me a discount. But yeah, dude, like 2 weeks later, they're like, whoa, check it out. Now it's on for 7. I'm like,
Yeah.
Hey,
Thanks.
wow, check it out.
yeah, exactly. For real. Thanks. Appreciate you.
Like, fuck me.
Yeah. So that was fun.
Yeah, I think right now Bitwig is about as cheap to buy if you're coming from Ableton
Yeah, they have some deal.
as it costs us to upgrade to the new.
Really?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like
That
dirt
makes-
cheap
yeah.
right now.
No, I keep, and that's the thing. Bitwig, if I remember correctly, when Bitwig came out, it was free. If I'm almost
Oh.
positive. But that was like
I could see that.
That was
Early
like-
days.
that was like 2012, some way back in the day.
Yeah.
Like, do you remember the? I think they still make them. But did you guys ever read like the Future Music magazines?
Yeah.
No, I always wanted one.
Yeah. And I don't. Barnes and Noble used to have them, and they used to come with like CDs with like demos and free samples
Yeah.
and shit. But they would also have like new software that's coming out, and I swear it was like 2011 or something that I saw Bitwig for the first time. But it was like it's free, and it's the next. Like they were like
This is going to be the shit.
yeah, and it's like becoming a go-to for a lot of producer friends of mine. Like,
A lot of people moving over.
just because it's kind of like the best of all worlds.
Yeah,
Right.
it's the shit.
Yeah.
I don't see.
We've been on this podcast every week touting this shit for like
See,
3-4 years.
Even studio, right?
I
That's
mean,
as much as
yeah, it's-
Ableton standard, right? 400.
Yeah, not the
Yeah.
full suite or whatever.
Yeah, like if you wanted suite
a
with
good
like
deal.
Max for Live, that's like 800 if I remember correctly.
It's a
like,
great
back in
deal.
the day, and that's granted. Like if you don't have anything, right? You're like retail straight from nothing.
Yeah.
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 Dude, I want this sweatshirt so bad. It's so sick.
Oh, they have merch?
Yeah, but-
Let's go.
That's brilliant.
Last time I checked, they couldn't ship here right now.
Oh.
Oh, that's an issue.
Oh, but now it seems fine
Ooh.
because it said it right here, and this was grayed out.
Love the price.
Guys,
Yeah,
let's
the price
sell
is
them out.
insane.
Let's sell them out.
Sell
It's
'em out.
expensive and it's
Annoy
also
them
nice.
with the shipping bullshit. It must be a pain.
Like it's such
That
a
is sick, though.
Because it goes from fucking your sine waves to your triangle waves. It's a nice little fucking
That is really cool.
gradient. It's fun. In the tote bag. Anyways, We are
Lost in the
slight
jungle.
Bitwig shills.
Lost in the jungle.
I'm just thinking about like the tote bag. Like I want to make a tote bag.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Right? That'd be sweet.
Awesome.
So I have a topic that I don't think we've actually ever talked about on the pod before. That you two will be great at, I'm sure. Give us the secret on how to master a rumble kick. Because every time I do it, I cannot fucking make it sound listenable.
Sure. Yeah. So there's a lot of ways to do it. A lot of people shy away from putting reverb on filters, and just work with me here. So, I mean, end of the day, you always want to try to start with just good source material, right? So find a kick that has a good rumble that you like already, right? Or if you don't want to sample a kick, or you want to make your own, understand what you're trying to, like what a rumble kick is, right? It's a sub frequency that's more or less coming in underneath your transient thump kick, right? So then at that point, it's like, okay, you can make it a pure tone, right? But it's not really going to rumble that much. Even like if you have a pure sine wave, and even at a lower frequency, it's going to sound bassy, but it's not going to sound dirty. It's not going to sound, distorted, because there is no distortion, right? So it's like one of those things where there's a lot of ways to then make your source material into an actual rumble. And so one way is distortion, and then personally, like I put it in a chain, right? Typically, I would get a tone or like a kick that I already like, and I found a rumble that I like. I filter it to what I want the actual rumble to be, right? So not the actual kick, just what the rumble is, what the sub kick is. So then at that point, okay, it's filtered, so you have that going. Okay, it's still too clean, then I'm going to put some distortion on it, right?
How low are you cutting it with the filter? Like
Me
at
personally,
100, you just want like sub area?
It
or-
ultimately depends on what kind of timbral frequency you're going for, right? So if you're trying to go for something that's like a higher sub frequency, something that you're going to hear more than you're going to feel, yeah, you can do that. Typically, though, I go like 80 and
okay.
like even below. And I don't cut off at 30. I know a lot of people high pass cut off at 30.
Fuck that, dude.
I can't stand that shit.
Nah, bro.
Keep those
Let
super
that shit.
fucking.
That's what you feel. That's what makes it rumble.
Yeah.
What are they
Right.
called? Those super low notes.
Oh, ultra is up top.
Like a,
Yeah, but there's like a
not the brown note.
like we were just talking about the other day.
Infra?
Subsonics.
Oh,
yeah. Subsonic frequencies. Yeah, and that's,
subsonic frequencies.
Yeah.
You're like fives,
Right.
in your 20s.
And it's those things that you can't hear, but you can feel. Those are frequencies that are still traveling, and your body can still intake them, right? And so, even if you don't have the system to do it, if you do find a system that will do it, it will be there,
will do
right?
it, yeah.
And so that's what you got to remember, is that you make the shit for like when it does hit that big system, when you do have the opportunity to really like show it what it's about. But anyway,
Let's go.
that's what it's made
Let's
for.
fucking go.
Yeah.
Yeah, preach.
So, a lot of things. Another thing with like a rumble kick is that like you need like the amp envelope. I would more or less turn up the attack to where you want your transient kick to sit, and then your rumble to happen, right? But
Yeah.
it's like we're talking like within milliseconds here, right? So it's not like you can do that. Like old hardstyle does that very well. It's like
Right.
right? And yeah, that works. But a lot of times, as long as you increase the attack, filter that shit, distort it. But then the thing that I really like doing is if you put reverb on a sub frequency, people are like, why would you put reverb on bass? And it's like, well, hold on a second.
Bear with me.
Get with that, and it's going to sound super wide and weird, right? But then all you have to do, and every DAW has this, you just make it into mono.
Yeah, you just
Take out to the
Sure. Yeah.
take out the stereo imagery completely. Make it mono, make it sit right in the middle, and then you have a rumble kick, right? And so the nice part about the filtering is that you can decide what your cutoff is, so then you can decide what we were talking about earlier, whether if you want it to be like a more artifact, not artifacts, but more noise, or if you really do just want to hone in on that specific like 80 to 5 rumble and just really go deep in that, because you have your other transient, your thump kick, the one that's like actually making the beat, should be doing what it's supposed to be doing, right? Like doing its work. Let the sub frequency do what it's supposed to do. But yeah, don't be afraid to put reverb on shit. Don't be afraid to like mono it out, right? Because bass and kicks and most drums in general are going to be monophonic just by nature.
And like you're not going to hear a slight stereo in them anyways. It's just like a giant sine wave.
Yep,
Like,
exactly.
You're not hearing it.
Nope, you're feeling
Like,
it.
and you'd have to like hard pan it to make it like come out of one stack or the other.
Yeah.
But usually most most clubs, they mono everything below fucking 80 or whatever.
Right.
Like, so.
So even like, and that's the thing, the layering technique, that's not even just for like kick drums, right? That's just like for, you hear like any dubstep artist do that, right? They'll have their sub frequency, which is really just like modulated filter just going whoom, whoom, whoom. But on top of that, that's when they have their higher frequency synthesizers doing something like that. That's where all the action is.
Yeah.
Their sub frequencies and their movements extremely simple, but it's everything else on top that's making it sound complex, right?
Correct.
But it's the same shit. It's literally just like filtering it, modifying it,
Yep.
putting it underneath, let the other shit do what it's supposed to, let your
Right.
sub do what it's supposed to.
But having a dirty sub in general
Yeah.
is nice sometimes.
Every time. And
It's
I think just one of those things where it's like less is more, right? Less is more. Like start
Always.
with good source material. It's like making a sandwich or a meal. Like you're not going to buy shitty meat and then just like, no, we're going to doctor this up with a bunch of spices. Like, no, what if you got really good meat and then you doctored up with really good spices? It's the
Right.
same shit. Like start with
Details.
good. Yeah, start with good source material. And then work your way from there, because then you're going to save yourself a hell of a lot of more time than trying to polish a turd, like every time.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
And that basically just takes years to get your ears to
Yep.
be able to be like, nope,
Yeah.
nope, maybe, nope,
Yeah.
nope. That's the one.
Yeah.
You know?
Yep.
Like, yeah.
That's another thing
it
too.
just
Is
takes
like
forever.
and that's like trusting yourself to know. Is like, I think I can make this work. Versus, no, this one is gonna work. Like it's
Right.
already working. Now I can just make it better.
Right.
Instead of trying to force a square peg into a round hole type thing, which
Right.
we all do when we start. That's the whole point, right?
I still do it from time to time.
Oh yeah. And then like it
Goes in the square hole.
right. But then like once it's funny though, once you start doing that, the more and more you start to realize like, wait, I don't need to do this. Like you feel like this weird subconscious cognitive dissonance where you're just like, you know what's
Sure.
gonna work.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's okay to experiment, and that's great, yes. But also, if it's not working and you've gone through like fucking 300 samples, like you have tried and trues. Just
sure.
use them and then see if it works, and then go from there. You know what I mean?
Right.
So,
Yeah, I feel you. I do a lot of. I'll grab from a pile that I like a lot of the time, but I'm always wanting to find a kick that just weirdly, like, pick a weird kind of sounding kick that maybe I don't think is like the most like perfect brick of a fucking sine wave or whatever.
right.
But and then just build the tune around the way that thing sounds
Yeah.
to try and like
Break new ground.
use a fucked up sound. Sometimes I like it just to be fucked up. But,
Absolutely.
I mean, they end up being a sine wave.
Right. Well, that everything's a sine wave.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, that shit, like-
Don't bring that shit up. Here. We're not conspiracy theorists. Okay?
but
The Bitwig shirt.
no, it's one of those things that, and that's another thing. Like, I feel like when it comes to transient properties of percussion, the snappy stuff, the stuff that makes you understand that there's an actual beat, right? Like that can be whatever the fuck you want it to be.
Yeah,
as long as
totally.
it's doing its job.
Yeah.
And then as long as you have your other layers of your percussion doing what it's supposed to, you can put whatever. Like you could, I've done like hitting a table. I've done
Yes.
I've done for like hi hats. I've like rolled a skateboard wheel and just recorded that like on.
Oh,
a
nice.
Cool.
Yeah, because why not? Like
Yeah.
Cool.
just make it what it is. But like, it's the same property of it, right? So yeah, I love making top kicks that are just kind of like, well, it's hard to explain. But they're like subtle, but they're still like unique. They're
Yeah.
like, you know what I mean? They're
Yeah,
like,
totally.
it's not just like, it's more of a like it
Right.
has some
It's like
some type
room.
of character. Yeah.
It
Yeah,
like gives it
it's-
like a room almost.
Right. It gives it context.
Yeah.
And I think that's the biggest thing is like creating context.
Yes.
Right. Because anybody can just throw a bunch of shit together and be like, that's a song. Like, yeah, technically, but then like, does it what is it
blend
doing?
well together?
What is it doing? Like,
Yeah.
what is this song? You know what I mean? It's like a lot of people that just comes with time too. You know what I mean? Just figuring out what works for you.
Right.
Yeah, like an easy one is call and response. That's like the easiest,
Yeah.
like form of like contrast, but it's literally a fractal.
Yeah.
You can like contrast these two things, but then like in this one thing, it can have its own contrast happening to this thing over here, and then it's just
It's like telling a
You're
story.
swimming.
It's the
Yeah,
same
it's
thing how
great.
movies work. Like you have your plot, but then you have subplots that make it like what it is, right? It's all. It's all.
Oh, that's a fun way to think about
you know
it.
what I mean?
like
though?
that.
Yeah, it's all the same shit. Like it's just
Subplots.
it's just the medium that's being
Right.
changed, right? But the idea of it's pretty much consistent. It's just
Right.
like, how do you make something interesting with, like, okay, someone got shot. Like, how did they get shot? Like, like, well, this guy, this, like,
Right.
it's like a tree, the fractal, exactly.
Yes. Yes. Just constant fractaling.
Yep.
That is exactly how I've been trying to approach my music recently. Just like always kind of being like, okay, I have a thing. What can I take from it and do it, but not it?
Yep.
Again, with it.
Yeah.
Because then you still have the, but it's still it because it's taking pieces of it, but it's like, it's not just a hodgepodge of random stuff.
Yeah.
Like so the Black Eyed Peas, when they came out with like The End and stuff, this was like 2009. They had this
Sure.
thing where they would have like one track and then they would transition to a whole nother track, but it would be one track. And
Okay.
everybody, I used to think that was
Right.
the shit. And then I would try it and I'd be like, this sounds fucking dumb. Like, what are we doing?
funny.
It's like there's no cohesion. It's just like,
Right.
it's just like, look what I can do. You know what I mean?
Right. Like, yeah. It works for like a pop album
Right.
for sure.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Ugh.
It's much
Still
more
like
of a
that
band
album,
thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
In like a key change, you can still do that. But like if you're
Right.
just like, let's make a whole nother song, you're just like, where did that come
We
from?
only play the first drop anyway.
Right.
So,
Right. Yeah. Right.
It's like don't even worry about it.
Yeah, that's a whole
Make
thing.
another song.
Which is exactly
Then I
why
play both.
And that's exactly it.
I've been making more and more just one drop songs.
Yeah.
Where it's just an intro and then it's just a
Yeah.
long fucking groove.
Yeah.
And then it goes away.
Yeah.
I think Skrillex did that with his last album. Like,
Oh, yeah.
each one of his tracks just has like a DJable intro and outro, but they're like 2.5 minutes long a piece.
Yeah.
Right.
So you just go
Right.
like, womp, 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 like,
I think they're even shorter most of the time.
yeah.
I think
yeah.
like the longest one
I
is
think
like a
you're right.
minute 45.
Yeah,
I
which-
forget, I
Forgot
don't
about
really
that.
remember. But
Which I do
yeah.
longer than that. I'm not about to make like a concept album.
Yeah.
But like I don't mind my drum and bass track being 3.5 minutes, 4 minutes long, and that's mostly groove.
Yeah, absolutely.
Once again, you're not Skrillex, and
Correct.
and you're not the Black Eyed Peas.
Nope.
So
Right.
if you get to be those people, then you can make a fucking weird concept
Right.
album, and
Right.
it makes sense to do that.
That's true.
And then everyone's
That's
like,
true.
"Oh, they're so smart for doing that," instead
so
of like
innovative.
yeah.
Thinking out so outside the box.
Yeah. Oh my
gosh.
Motherfucker, I'm bored or something.
Yeah, exactly.
I would love to get big enough to be able to do shit like that, though,
Right.
because it is
Yeah.
very trolly, and I enjoy that.
Yeah.
Oh
me
yeah,
too.
for
it's
sure.
fun.
Just
And
playing with
nothing's
people.
stopping us from doing it now. Like
I was
that's
just
the
gonna
thing.
say,
like fuck
but-
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Except for that no one's listening.
Yeah.
So
Maybe if that's
Doing it for yourself.
right. Right. For
I'm
sure.
listening
Aw.
while I'm in the studio. That's the only time.
Yeah.
nice. That was a juicy rumble kick segment right there.
That was
Yeah.
good.
That
yeah.
was fucking done.
Dude, that's
Yeah.
the thing. Like
Dank.
kick drums, especially. That's my baby. I
Yeah,
fucking,
yeah, I was
I
gonna
gotta
say.
fucking love
It's your
kick
bag.
drums. Yeah.
I also love kick drums.
Yeah.
I just love drums, damn it. The only actually no, I like kicks and snares. I'm not a big fan of hi-hats.
They're a pain in the ass.
They're
dude.
such a
Yeah.
pain in the ass. And like to this day I like every time I get to them, I'm like, all right, guys, here we go. There, you happy? All right. And then like I kind of feel like I neglect them.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But I'm like, it's like the redheaded step. I'm like, no way. Just be a good level, all right?
No, for real.
Jesus.
Do you fit? Does it sound good? All right.
Right.
Moving on with my life.
Yeah.
I feel like once things start getting like built up at the end, it's like, oh, I haven't really paid very much attention
Oh,
to
yeah.
the kick in a while.
Oh yeah.
What could I do right now?
Yeah.
Because maybe if I add a little thing, it'll just like make it completely bigger, and
Right.
I'll know if it's going to step on anything.
Right.
I
Yeah.
love that shit.
Oh yeah.
That shit's super
It's one of
fun.
my favorite parts. Ooh, I get to fatten up the kick now. What's going
Yeah.
on?
I always before I do that though, like I save a copy
Yeah.
of whatever
Oh,
I'm
for
doing.
sure.
Like just in case.
Just in case,
if
yeah.
I get too
I
lo-
just
if I get too
duplicate
lost in the
track.
weeds.
I just
Yeah.
will
That's
make
good
like
too.
I'll just
'Cause
add to
sometimes I
the-
get way too overzealous and be like,
Oh, yeah.
what where was I? And then
Yeah.
like, oh shit. All right.
Yeah,
well,
yeah,
fuck. Okay.
Yeah, you got to be doing that constantly.
Oh, yeah.
On everything. Just like,
Oh yeah.
oh, I should add that. Let me duplicate this real quick.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. There's been so many times I'm like, okay, something's missing in this track. I'm like, okay, I think it's this. It's like most of the time it's like a synth or like even sometimes it's a hi-hat. And then I'll put it in and be like, why doesn't the kick fit anymore? And I'll be like, all right, here we go. You know what I mean? That's when you duplicate and save
New
it.
balance.
And you're just like, oh, and I try to do as little as possible to make it like do what it needs to.
Yeah.
But then if I'm like ending up switching the kick entirely, I'm like, fuck, like.
Yeah, it's never.
It's not the thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
was it even the right kick in the first place?
Yeah, that's
Like-
always one of the worst. Which that happened on that track with those snares.
Oh, word?
And then I spent like 3 hours
Yeah.
making new bespoke snares. Like,
Oh,
and then at the end, it was like the simplest ones.
yeah, right.
Yeah.
And it always is. It's always like the simple, like everything. Like
Yeah,
keep it simple,
yeah.
stupid.
I
And I
know.
always try to tell myself that, just like constantly, just like, is it done? Does it sound done? Please move on. Like,
Yeah.
please move on.
Yeah, it is. It is fun to write the next track. Always.
That's another thing I've been doing. Where if you start a track, you finish it in the same session.
No, I can't do that.
Damn.
It's
And then just move
Tight.
on, no going back.
Yeah,
Unless
straight
like you
up.
really
Yeah.
need to.
unless you really fucked it up and then you listen to it in the car test, which happens all the time. I'm just
Yeah.
like, and then that means you have to re-record it, which is fine. But also,
I mean,
it's
on
just
your
nice.
gear, I
Nice.
would be a fan of that kind of
Yeah.
move.
It's
but
accountability at a
in
point.
in
you
the
know?
DAW, like I'm too slow.
For sure.
I'm too slow to sit there and just like find the vibes and break shit down and rebuild it, break
Right.
shit down, rebuild it, and it take me days and weeks before it's like, oh, there's the thing. All right, sick.
There's this book
Yeah.
that's made and sold by Ableton, but it's one of their, like, I don't know what he is. He's like a resident producer for them or something, but his name's Dennis DeSantis, and it's called Making Music. And Ableton sells it, but it talks about how to, like, get over, like, certain hurdles of making music. It gives you, like, literally 3 sections. It's like beginning, middle, and end, but it's not so much about, like, how to make music. It's about how to get going and make shit. So
Sure.
like one thing I loved doing before I went live was I would, and I think I don't know if we all do this, but I'll get like an 8-bar loop where I'm like, this is the meat and potatoes of everything. This is what like I
Yeah.
want the main part to be or whatever. And I'll literally just duplicate that for like 5 minutes, and then I'll just start deleting shit and taking shit out and then adding shit in, and like that's one of the ways that they talk about in the book. It's called subtractive production, but it's fucking effective. Like it's
Yeah.
Totally.
so effective. You just literally and then just start taking shit out, and then you just listen to it over and over, and then you start to get an idea of like what your track is actually going to be.
Right.
Right. Yeah, doing that move paired with like waiting to automate anything until
Yeah.
you kind of have it structured out. That's
Yep.
been a new one for me. That's been like a game changer. Because every time I'm like structuring things out and I want to like automate the intro to be quieter or something or like whatever thing, I always go like super quiet and tiny for the intro, and then like it's just weird getting to the drop, or like I don't know, it's just like it fucks with me specifically a little bit. So
Yeah.
lately you lay it out and then just let it chill for a bit, and then eventually maybe you can like start doing EQ shenanigans or whatever.
Yeah.
Or automation shenanigans.
Absolutely. You should have like static values where you want your shit to sit, and then work
Exactly.
backwards.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Then you're set at like the core where everything needs to be, and then you can dick around a
You
little.
change it from there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Right.
It's a power move.
I like it.
Jamie, clip that. Jamie does the
Jamie,
clips, right?
Jamie clips it.
Jamie does the clipping. That's true.
It's two worlds mixed together.
Yeah.
That's super interesting. It sounds nice to be able to lay the fucking thing down and quickly go through and just edit it down to what is like the tune,
Yeah.
and then be like, and I'm done.
Yeah. And that's the thing I really like about, because a lot of the times, of course, it's the samples that you're using, but it's so nice to be able to just like, you can have your loops running constantly, and then like you're just literally replacing the samples and auditioning one just with a twist of a knob. And I know you can, like I said, we can do that in DAWs, and you can scroll and press
Yeah, it's
enter,
a different
scroll and
workflow though.
press. Right. And then okay, this might sound good, but
Sounds super fast.
then it is, and it's so intuitive, because then you have your tune, you have your tune knobs, and then you're just like, okay, let's get it in
Yes.
tune. Like, let's make it, like, let's all make, it's hard to say putting drums harmonizing, but it at a point, it kind of
Yeah,
is,
yeah.
you know what I mean? So
Yes.
making shit harmonized, but then it's so easy to just be like, all right, tune from so-and-so to so-and-so. Does any of this work? No? Moving on. Like,
Yeah.
all
Right.
right, next sample. All right,
Right.
but like, or is it because of the decay? Is it too long of a sample? Let's shorten the decay. Like, you can just shape
Yeah.
the sound of it like so quick without having to click on anything. Twist knobs, boom.
Yeah, and
okay.
you have two hands.
It's DJing with your layers. That's what I keep thinking about it now. It's just like DJing with all of your kicks and everything, but it's just like you have full control over that, and it's just like it's
amazing.
So much more human.
Sure.
So much more human.
Yeah, I mean, it's like you're playing an instrument much more than the DAW is.
Yeah.
Yep. Which, if I could figure out a way to make the kind of drum bass that I want to make.
That track
with
you had
that kind of
earlier,
stuff.
that was fantastic.
Oh, thanks.
That was good.
But like that required like 30 different resampling-ness to get that one sound.
Right.
And like that just was like me poking around, sit there and poking with filters and distortion until finally like I was like, automate, let's get this thing rolling. Yeah. And then it was like, you know.
Yeah.
But I just sit there and I'll mine all day for a sound.
You gotta
Think.
because then once you hit that one, like okay, this is the one I kind of want to build
character.
Everything else kind of falls into place pretty quickly. The drums and everything else is like okay, you already have an idea of what it's gonna do. So then you're like, oh, well then I actually have
Make
an
it
idea.
do.
Yeah, I'm just gonna make it do exactly.
Make it do.
It's like
Make
you
it
got
do.
like even if like I got a really nice pot roast like. Okay, I think I know what to do to make this really good. I'm going to add carrots and this and that and the other. Like, you know what I mean? But, like, you already know, like, your pot roast is, like,
Right.
the style
I
of the
got
show.
this good hunk of meat. I know
Yeah.
exactly what we're doing with it.
Exactly.
And then everything you're adding, you know, is just for the sake of complementing the one thing.
Supplementary.
Yeah.
Right. Right. And framing it out.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean that's definitely one of the most sparse songs I've made in a minute because I'll go, you know, obviously you're like, well, just add the whole spice cabinet,
Right.
Crock pot, let's go. And then you're like scooping shit out, like fuck me,
Yeah.
it's
Exactly.
way too fucking this or that.
Yep.
Yeah, all the fucking time.
And that's like silence is a noise, right? So it's like it's just as important to have.
Oh yeah, it's so useful, especially when you have like walls of sound and then it's.
And I think that's like the call and response we were talking about earlier. You know, that is a form of call and response. It's like quiet and loud.
Yeah.
And it's like one of the most powerful.
Yeah, the contrast is so key in things.
Yeah, I'm still trying to work out the balance. I'm always trying to figure out that balance because I lean toward more sparse.
Yeah.
Right, he's the opposite of me.
You know, I need it to not be totally fucking sparse. I will have that
There's a
issue
happy
from
medium.
time to time. Yeah.
Absolutely. No, it's one of those things again, like if your source material that you're using, what you want to use, if it's good and it's really good, then you don't need to add a bunch of spices or a bunch of different other shit to like dress it up, right? Your other shit should speak for itself. But it's hard to strike that medium and be like, is this enough? Is this too much? Like, and I guess, but that's also kind of like the beauty of the whole thing is like, you get infinite tries at this shit. You can, you get to dial that in for the rest of your life.
I enjoy.
Right.
Yeah, I prefer to just like take fucking days just to kind of find vibes and things, and you know, by then I've added enough randoms that it starts to come together and sound nice.
Oh yeah.
Like, ooh, okay, now we're getting somewhere.
Breathe at his own
It sounds
thing.
organic all of a sudden. You're like, yes.
Yeah, it sounds
That's
human.
what I needed.
Yep.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Fractals.
For real. Or like, you know, those like the stacking cup championships, these people that
Yeah.
it's like that is what it is. Like you have like one big stack and then you make two other stacks here and then you put them all together like and you go time. Exactly. Time. It's like, yes.
Fuck that track.
Those cups are like extremely expensive, I think.
Yeah.
Also,
They
which
are.
is fucking
The
they're
pro
cups.
cups.
Yeah, they're cups.
Yeah.
Like what the fuck?
I definitely had a set when I was in elementary school.
I did too.
Oh, word? Hell yeah.
Well, we had to because we were like had it in gym class or something. It was like this part of the day during like spring semester or something. It was like, all right, now we're gonna do this for the next three months. It's like,
3 months.
yeah, probably not as long as that, but it might
Felt like 3 months.
Yeah, it felt like 3 months.
It's probably like a week.
Tax dollars.
I know. So
Right out the
I think I had
window.
a juggling section in 6th grade. That was fun.
Oh.
Yeah,
You know, just a little.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
cool.
Oh yeah. Juggling's useful
it is.
You know?
throughout life.
I don't have
life.
it.
You know.
Yeah.
I mean, I can juggle
can
other
juggle.
things. I can't physically juggle.
I can't juggle shit. Yeah.
I can juggle
It's a nice
these
little
fucking beats.
party trick.
I know.
for sure, that is
I
true.
know, but I can I can clap with one hand, so I got plenty of party tricks to.
Very
Can't
good.
do that.
And I have this nice sultry voice.
Ooh.
Just kidding, it sounds like shit. Sounds like dog shit. I'll just whisper.
This nice voice.
Guys, can you hear me?
No,
This
man.
is the ASMR Producer Lounge. It still sounds like shit.
Well, I mean, dude, it was like, what, a week and a half ago, it was like 85 during the day. And
Yeah.
it was like 60 at night. And now all of a sudden last week, it's like, oh, by the way, yeah, we're freezing now. It's like, our bodies are like, oh, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
And then
okay.
it warmed right back up. You're like,
Yeah.
Wait, what
It's
is
like,
the temperature?
Why am I
Yeah.
sick? It's like, well, no, I mean,
Yeah, I've had
every
I've had a
winter.
sore throat. Yeah, I will usually get sick every winter. Just depends on the severity.
Yeah.
But I've had a sore throat for like the last 4 weeks, and
Damn.
I was working a construction job, and I didn't want to like smoke around anyone, so I was just doing some pouches, and I'm pretty sure that's what kept the sore throat there.
Oh.
And then I got my at-home job back. It's a whole story. And so I was like, all right, I'm gonna not do any pouches. And the sore throat like almost went away. And then I went and saw Russ go over the weekend. And I was like, I can't go outside right now. Thank God I brought some pouches. And I woke up with like the worst sore throat. I was
Yeah.
like, fuck me.
Because it's like, it kind of like that, it does get like kind of like, you kind of swallow that.
Yeah, you're
that
sitting there
nicotine.
swallowing that.
Uh-huh,
Yeah, it's like this all can't be good.
Right.
That and I think, and I didn't end up sleeping that well because I got like sick later that night due to a different thing, like some salt that was like fucked with some raw chicken or some shit because
no.
I immediately had a stomach ache and I couldn't go to bed for like 3.5 hours. But all of that, and I just like I must have brushed up against someone or something, and it just and I
that
just tanked.
Was that the church?
Yeah,
Tight.
yeah. So I've had the sore throat for like 2 days now, basically, and that's it. And it's just.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah, it's all right. I don't have to talk on the phone or anything.
Hell yeah.
With my job, so.
Hell yeah.
But I will be here alone for hours, and then Dave comes home, and I'm like,
Haven't talked all day. Right.
yeah, it's so bad. It's so bad.
I feel you.
It's like hard to tell because I'm just like up here the
Yeah.
whole day, just like.
Yeah. Right.
And then I'm like, oh yeah, my voice.
Like I haven't spoken in.
Yeah, is
6
that my
hours.
voice? Is that my voice?
That'll happen to me when I'm like doing an all-nighter producing downstairs,
Yeah,
and you just
exactly.
walk down to make coffee, and you're like, "Hey, what's up, dude?" And I'm like,
Yeah, exactly.
like, oh,
That has happened a couple times.
yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. So, just reading chat though, I run my kick through a shitty old analog mixer and crank the hell out of it to get a nice saturation.
That's fun.
Nice, nice.
Yeah, now that's the thing about
Let's go,
distortion. It's like you can, like when you redline
Rare
something.
boochin'.
Yeah, you can make it distorted, and then like you could redline something and then just turn it down, and that creates distortion.
Right,
Right.
right,
And that's
right.
great, especially analog distortion. Like that is.
Yeah, any kind of
Fantastic.
like,
And it makes it
any,
flat.
Any kind of pushing on analog circuit is fucking beautiful. I mean, that's where clipping originated from, guys.
Yep.
OG.
Yep.
We know our fucking history here on TPL, dude.
Now you're good.
But yeah.
Dead Mouse will run his stuff through a guitar pedal, like a guitar distortion pedal. Always wanted to try that. I think that sounds like so much fun. Running basses.
Yeah, I had
through
the
a
patch
pedal.
bay. I had it like, I had it all hooked up. But it's like not the best patch bay, so everything's like I don't have the juice coming out of it to like send into a guitar pedal, and I don't have like a cloud lifter or anything to like give me more boost. So it always come back like the quiet.
Right.
That was
Like,
always
I'd
my
be-
issue with
I'd be
the
cranking
fucking
it, and
guitar
it's
pedal
just-
stuff is you have to fucking
You have to-
get a good enough signal into this.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
A lot of them don't have. Yeah, you need like an amp.
Yeah,
like
correct.
Before in the chain.
Yeah.
I've had a few DJs when the ones we booked, they would bring delay pedals and put them into the send and returns
Yep.
Yep.
of the mixer, and like
Oh yeah,
it's
I
cool.
do. I do have my Echo Boy. I don't know why I've never tried that on the DJ mixer.
Oh,
Maybe I have, but I think
Is
it
it
needs.
stereo?
I think it needs more boost.
Yeah.
Because it's just a baby little circuit. It's analog as fuck. It's just like two knobs that are like it'll go insane.
Yeah.
But yeah, it needs a lot of juice.
Yeah. That's why I'm kind of, I don't know. I have instruments, but I don't really have any like hardware effects, and I think it's for that reason because I'm just like,
Yeah.
I don't really want to have to deal with getting an amp or some like converter or whatever. I just want it to work. You know what I mean?
I can
That's
answer this
interesting.
fucking question right here. FTSM Music says, "What up, y'all? What's your favorite clipper?"
What's your favorite clip? What is
the kilohertz.
FTSM
The
faster than
kilohertz
Sonic
is-
music?
I hope so.
It's got to be.
But then it's faster
Only
than
option.
Sonic music.
Yeah.
That don't really make sense. That's like the Rio Grande River. It's like it's not a grand river. I like the kilohertz clipper a lot. It's the cleanest thing this side of the Mississippi for me.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of it.
Love the thing, and it's free.
Yeah. I was gonna say there's like a lot of good open source stuff that's perfectly exactly what you need. You know what I mean? Especially for like a clipper, like kilohertz is good. Reason, see, I grew up with Reason, so they have their M class suite of effects, but their maximizer that they use, you can do some extremely good soft or hard clipping. Like you have the choice.
Oh,
Super dope. Super dope.
interesting.
Well, I like M Wave Shaper. That's a fun one.
Yeah, that one's also free.
Yep.
Yeah,
free.
and it's a full blown saturator. You just make it hard at the top, and you drive into it.
I've been playing with the what is it, asymmetric mode? And just like
Where you can
clicking
fuck with
one
the
side of
top.
the waveform.
Yeah,
That's
it's
been
fun.
fun.
Ooh.
You get some good tone out of that.
Nice.
Bitwig it's bit 8, and it has like this little mode where you can do that. You can just clip the bottom of the wave, or what's the other one? The other one does like more fuckery. Like it might fold it, but it's just like
Might
On
fold it.
Ableton
no
or on Bitwig?
on bit 8.
Bit 8.
It's the little purple fucking part. You have like a normal one where you can just like have like a drop down of different distortions.
Yeah.
And then, or you can just like clip the bottom of the wave and it's just immediately like, you're like, yeah, let's go. And then you just mix it.
I've been
the
having
reason
this.
one-
I don't know if it's like a problem or if it's even a bad thing, but when I do the asymmetric mode clipping, just looking at the waveform itself, it'll create this really weird shape where like the top is like not clipped all the way and it's like going down in volume, but the bottom will stay like clipped and almost like full volume, maybe like dip down a little bit. But it's creating this like weird shape where the positives are going to the center and the negatives aren't as much. Do you think like that would cause any problems in a mix, or is that fine? That's
Does
just
it
kinda-
sound cool?
Does sound cool.
No,
No,
That's cool.
that's the thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can't imagine that
Fuck
would
it.
because I imagine it like you would think it would cause phasing issues, but I can't really imagine. Like, yeah, does it sound
Yeah.
good? And worst case, like depending on what you are trying to do with it, if you're trying to make it super wide, that might actually be to your benefit, right? If you like, if it is sounding out of phase or something like that, it might be a favorable consequence.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Sure.
The only thing I would be concerned of is like your visualizers just lying to you.
That's the other thing I was thinking
Which,
about. Yeah.
if that were the case, I would just solo that sound and do like a whole blown print, and so it runs all the way out of Ableton, and
Yeah.
then you pull that back
Record
into
it.
Ableton and see exactly if that's
That's a
exactly
good
what's
move.
happening.
Yeah.
That's end of the day.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like if when in doubt, you just set up an audio channel, input, record it, see what the waveform
Yeah,
says,
see
and
what
then
it
make okay.
actually
Right.
prints
Yeah.
as.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I can't imagine why that would be a problem. It just looks weird and it fucks with my head.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, for sure.
And maybe it is just a visualizer thing. I don't know, but
It's probably making crazy amounts of room on that sound because you're just leaving this underside to have whatever kind of
Right.
frequencies popping through it.
Right.
So
yeah.
oh, that's
it
interesting.
might be
Oh.
over. My brain just froze.
It
I
might
tried to
be
go for a gamer term. and I
Oversampling?
couldn't.
Oh. Overpowered. It might be OP.
OP.
It might need nerfed. Yeah, it might need nerfed.
Sorry, I smoked more weed.
I make my own hardware overdrive modules to run synths through.
Damn.
I'm a
what?
fan of CMOS 4069. Nice. clipping because it's a soft clip, right?
Can you make us a headphone amplifiers for the podcast studio?
Yo, real ass question though. We could make these microphones sound so much better.
Or just help us figure out how to do it.
Dude, yeah, Jake. Oh wait, who said that?
Yep, Jacob Waters.
FTSM. Newfangled Saturate is fucking sweet. I have been playing with that a bunch. It's the
FTSM.
spectral clipper.
Yeah.
And it's fucking awesome. Yeah.
That's tight.
Yeah.
So yeah, even with back in Reason, they even with their distortion unit, they have multiple now, but like their OG, it's called Scream, and it has multiple different type of distortion types, but a few of them do offer just straight up clipping, like and as a consequence, especially their tape saturation.
Yeah, exactly.
And it can just like you can create some sounds so quickly with that shit, and it has a 3-band EQ on top of it. And it has like room settings, so you can make like different resonances in different rooms, basically, like if it's in a box or not. But I don't know, when it comes to clipping, like I think filtering is gonna do more than any sort of kind of specific plugin will. If you know what you're trying to get, like what Jacob is saying is like run it through there and then filter them to remove the harshness. Exactly, like because the more you distort shit, the more you clip it, the more harmonics you're introducing, which are that's just a consequence of it, right? But then it's where the filtering comes into play. I feel like that's where you start to actually like hone in on how to get good clipping. You know what I mean? And especially on top of that, if you do multi-band clipping, like
Amen, brother.
you know what I mean? Like to split that shit up, right? And then that's when you really start to get in control of your shit. And then that's
totally.
when, you know, like,
Yeah.
and then you can glue it all back together and put soft clipping on a glue compressor, call it a day. But like, the more you can split that shit up and then filter it proper and like multi-band it, the more control you're going to have over it. And that way you're not going to have to rely so much on a specific plugin to get that sound you want. Yes, like OTT, for example, like it's good for what it is. It's multi-band and you can clip the fuck out of that shit. Like, so sometimes, I don't know, less is more. Like, I think there's a lot of good shit out there and a lot of good plugins, but sometimes I feel like you can do it with literally a filter and volume.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Right.
I can get behind that.
I need to do more multi-band clipping. I always just forget that that's a thing.
Right.
And MLD even has their like multi-band clipper of my favorite clipper. I don't know why I don't use that.
And it's always just the more control you have over those types of things, the more peace of mind you're going to have, because then when you start throwing everything together, it's going to take out a lot of the guesswork. I feel like making music is just like trying to take out guesswork for yourself at a point. Just like,
right.
you know
Well,
what I mean?
especially the production side of it.
Yeah.
Because it's one thing to just be creative and know how to write a cool song. It's another thing to make it sound good.
Yep. Exactly.
And it's another creative endeavor, but it's more of like a decision making. Well, not because that's all creativity, but it's like more analytical or something. Like,
Yeah.
there's like, it's not as like, you're not just throwing paint on a canvas and being like, I'm moved.
Right.
You know, it's
I'm
like,
Jackson Pollock. Like,
how do I get this kick to sit? How am I going to do this? And let me reach through all my bags of tools and try and figure it out. Like, it's a different hill to climb.
absolutely.
It's kind of fun that way, though.
Yeah, no,
I like it
super,
that way.
Me too. It's super fun.
Like
It's-
creation and then processing are two completely different things.
it's like you're building an engine. Like, you know how engines work, but you're like, I got all this metal.
All
I
these
have no
bolts
idea how an
fucking-
engine works.
Let's fucking
That shit fascinates me.
Yeah, they're crazy.
Cars are insane.
And
Cars
that's-
are crazy as fuck.
It's all like you can't have one without the other type thing. You know what I mean? It's like a song. It's like
Right. It's not going to work if the transmission doesn't exist.
Right.
You're like, fuck, we need a transmission. I do need a kick drum.
right. I need something to move something.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, like,
Unless
fuck,
it's purely
alright.
ambient. But even like funnily enough, most ambient tracks like have some sort of like impact or something that's like
Right.
giving you an idea of before and after.
Yeah, right.
Like that in general, I feel like that's what tracks have to do is like make sure you're paying attention.
Yeah.
Like, but with the subtlety and
Yeah.
Right.
what the track is. So
Yeah, a lot of people call that ear candy most of the time,
Hell yeah.
which is a good way to keep people
Engaged.
engaged and attentive. But I'm like, if you do it too much, now it's noise.
Yeah.
Right.
And
Like,
then it's just
it-
chaos
yeah,
and you
it
can't
has
lock
to-
into something.
Right. It has to fucking
Too
be
much
sparse.
ear candy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
seriously.
Audience
It's
retention.
everybody's
Thank you,
challenge.
Right.
Yep.
to
God damn it.
make a tune with too much ear candy.
Right? Seriously.
Oh yeah, audience retention.
Just go for
That
it.
just gives you like cavities in your brain.
Yeah,
Starts tripping
Melda's
you out.
awesome. All of their shit. The spectral delay is my favorite. Have you ever played with? Do you have any of the Melda stuff?
No, I don't. I've heard of Melda, but I actually don't have anything Melda.
They have the
Spectral delay
worst.
sounds insane.
Yeah, dude, it's fun. It's so
Sounds super dope.
customizable too. So like every Melda plugin has a trillion knobs that you can just fine tune and like basically just like I don't know. All their plugins go so deep.
Yeah, they're insanely deep.
Yeah, they have the
Tight.
worst UI of any plugin ever.
Man, in a good
Everyone
way.
shits on the
In
UI.
a good way. Like it has a bunch of different presets and they're all bad, which is kind of fun. You're just like,
Right.
that one has red in it. That kind of works with my. All right, fine. I guess now it just looks like I'm in like a 1940s fucking like boiler room. You know? It's like, all right, sweet. I guess I'm gonna do that.
I do
know,
love
yeah,
the ones
I'm
with
here
like
for
the
it.
little pictures and like scenes and shit.
Right.
Yeah. Those are
Oh, I know what you're talking about now. Yeah. I've never messed with, I know exactly what you're talking about, though, the Melda plugins. Yes. Yeah. They're like quirky as shit, aren't they?
Goated.
Yeah. But they're so good. They're
Yeah.
so good. If you're like a nerdy nerd and you like
Here, I'll
to,
just look it
you know,
up.
like dive deep on that kind of shit, like you can just go forever.
The
wanna check this out here.
the multiband compressor is insane. You can just destroy low end.
Yeah.
Like
just like,
you just and it just is fine. It doesn't like
Doesn't make any sense.
distort.
That's the M Dynamics
shit.
MB.
What is this?
Oh, Black Friday.
91%.
Huh?
Yo, 91%.
damn.
Let's check out these bundles.
Is there a whole bundle? Oh, the turbo stuff is great.
Yeah, the turbo stuff's insane.
Oh, that's extremely reasonable.
The complete bundle.
Right.
It's half off and it's $1,000.
What?
That's only because they have so
Yeah.
many plugins.
Yeah,
That's not they're
you-
expensive.
You buy the
There's
bundle
just
and
so
I
many.
think you get like 60.
Jesus. What do you think
Yeah.
their most popular plugin is?
Probably
using
their
that for?
turbo reverb.
117.
Woof.
Might be a visualizer.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
They're
That
very
would be hilarious.
utilitarian type tools within all their stuff.
Right.
And they have a
Right.
free one. They've got a free
Yeah.
bundle with fuck tons of. It's all like the things that you would need.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And then they've added a bunch of more
I'm trying to
modern
think of what their.
stuff in there.
Oh, I
Oh.
didn't realize they had a drum strip.
What is it called? Freeform Phase. is a
Freeform
really cool one.
phase is goaded.
That's probably one of my favorites. It's weird to use, and you kind of get a similar tone every time, and I still don't fully
Emphatic.
understand what it's doing. Emphatic.
Oh, emphatic.
Compressor?
That's hilarious.
Yeah, it's a multi effect, which I don't normally like,
Emphatic.
but amp convolution and compressor.
Restore the original dance. That's just
That might be fun.
Yeah, that's kind of sick. Like I like things
I
like
have it
this
and I
where
never
it's like,
use it.
oh, this is a pair of pliers
have that
that's
one?
used for this
I've
very
had the full
specific
bundle.
thing.
Absolutely.
Like I love that
Yeah.
shit. It's really good. And so something like this where it's like, this thing's built to do this. You're like, yeah, but I'm fixing to break it.
do something else with it.
Yeah, I'm
Exactly.
fixing to fuck around with this thing and find out.
My God.
They
I gotta
do
play that one.
have.
Have you guys seen Golfoss?
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, I have Golfoss. Big
Yeah, I
fan.
use it
Nice.
fairly often.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've
I
never
do it for
actually used
mastering
it.
pretty much
Yeah.
exclusively, but
I
still.
don't ever go like above 10% on
Oh,
anything.
no.
Yeah.
It gets
Yeah.
What is
drastic.
it? What does it do?
It's a automatic EQer
Yeah.
guy.
Soothe.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's soothe.
Okay.
It's
Yeah,
soothe.
it soothes on like a smoother basis.
It's a soothier.
Yeah, it's
soothe.
smoother soothe. It's
Smoother
it's
soothe.
not sitting here and taking out shit to make it smooth. It's smoothly affecting.
Make your high
everything.
end not just
Nice,
harsh
nice.
anymore.
Yeah, dude, it's really good at
Yeah.
taming. And then TDR Nova, Tokyo. It's what's it called? Tokyo something Republic.
Tokyo Drift Republic.
But they make free plugins, and it's called TDR Nova.
Oh, cool. I haven't
And
heard
it's a
of that one.
dynamic EQ, but it's insanely effective. Super good at what it does. Yeah.
Mm.
And they
Okay.
I can't
Beautiful.
Remember, I can't remember what it's called. It's Tokyo something.
What their name?
Company.
Yeah, it's like Tokyo Dawn Records. That's what it. Tokyo Dawn Records. Yeah. So it's like a whole record label, but they make
Such a funny image of this land on.
Religion.
But yeah, they make some really good free plugins and
Okay.
paid ones as well. But like,
Sick. Definitely down to check them
I'm
out.
about to cop this shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love this.
I
Austin, I'll show you Golfos.
Okay, yeah.
I just learned today that the creators of Winamp also created Reaper. I didn't realize that.
Yeah.
Oh.
I saw that
Yeah.
on a fucking TikTok.
That's
You guys
I saw
have
today
the
too.
same fucking
I was
feed,
like,
yeah.
what? Is this guy being for real right
yeah,
now?
yeah,
Damn.
Yeah.
I was like, no shit.
Dang, it's on sale for
That
$100.
says something, guys.
That's crazy.
Just on that same shit.
Golfos.
So it'll sit here and bounce around, and you can tell
That's
it.
cool.
This is kind of how I make mine look every time too. I'm like,
Yep.
don't fuck with this
That's
area.
literally what I
and
do.
Don't fuck with that area.
Yeah.
Really? You
Make
don't
my
want it to
mids-
mess around with the Hyper Crispies?
No.
How come?
No, because those are. I
All
sit
they
there
are
and
is crispy.
I sit there and tailor them to make sure they're not harsh.
Yeah.
And they're just
you don't
airy
want
and
too
nice.
crispy
Yeah.
Okay.
because then it's just burnt. I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want it like just flat for the sake of like, okay, the highs are white now. Like, I don't want that.
And you'll do this on your master.
Yeah. I only
That's
honestly
exactly
I
where I do it too.
yeah
Cool.
because
Okay.
they have Goldfox, but then like if you buy it, it comes with Goldfox Master, and it's just basically it uses just finer percentages instead of base one. They do it like 10 like hundredths of percent, but like it takes a lot for you to actually like move the percentages up to do stuff. So they have like recover and tame. That's basically their two main functions. But the recover can make things like really like, ugh, and then the tame can make things like really like, ooh, you know what I mean? So
Okay. Okay.
very quickly, it's very effective at what it does, but it's a very very high response.
Yeah, it's very touchy, as they say.
Yeah, and the brighten function too is like if your shit's just too dull, just like literally 5% on that, and you're
Yep.
like, leave it alone, like you're good. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's cool. I'll have to get the demo.
I kind of treat it like anything I'd put on the master, where it's like,
Subtle. Yep.
oh, all right, now let's turn the mix to 50.
Right.
Like I'm gonna do all this slightly, and then also barely any of that.
Yep. Exactly.
What is the isotope spectral thing? What is the plugin?
I think that's their dynamic EQ.
Let's find out on this episode of Can Caleb Find the Mouse? I found it, guys.
God damn.
I can't see if I put an I in there or not.
For what?
Spectral Editor, is this the one?
Advanced audio repair software. RX11.
Oh my.
Never heard of that. Is that what? Are we looking at the same thing? No.
A spectral.
Yeah,
Here we are.
yes, it's just a feature in RX11
Okay.
Okay.
because they're motherfuckers.
Oh,
and they
the
always,
advanced. Got it.
Oh, I see.
44
it's
tools.
because all their stuff is like a multi-effect in a box thing. You know, you can like turn on the limiter and then turn on this and blah 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 blah.
God damn, $1,400 though.
Although theirs now I think are separate with the new ones, but
That
it all comes in
is-
a package.
I'm sure the $400 one comes with plenty.
Right. Absolutely.
It
But,
looks like
I
it
mean,
comes with.
I want that advanced.
Oh, of course. But at that same time, my God, like 1,400. I can think of a lot of things.
Yeah, I'm not spending that.
Yeah.
$1,400.
Do they know who's
Right.
buying this
Right.
shit?
Seriously, and that's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. It's
Well,
just like
it's guys who do stuff for TV shows and stuff.
that makes sense.
Like,
yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
At least in my brain, like,
The
or
utility.
a studio buys it for the mixing engineer,
Sure.
or
I-
mixing engineers who work there.
Right.
I love the RX suite. low
Oh
key.
yeah.
Yeah, they're sick.
I may or may not use it on occasion.
Oh, you
not
get elements.
11 though.
Yeah.
I think I have like 6 or
It's
something.
just like a
that.
little
crazy.
baby.
Oh, they're already
shit.
at 11.
Yeah.
Or an 8 maybe.
6 plug-in toolkit. So this is like a super mini version for $100.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Adorable.
Love it.
That is
I would
super
get that.
cute.
Just
Quaint.
a little guy.
Ooh, that would be really nice to have actually.
Yeah.
A quick,
Just on
just
any,
like,
at any moment you just go.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Get
need
rid of
some sound.
Yeah.
let me just.
Yeah.
I like that. And only
and then-
$100, actually reasonable.
Right.
You do that, and then you phase
Ah.
flip.
Sorry, guys.
You know, parallel phase flip, and only use the noise.
Yeah.
that you were
that you were
making it
taking out.
clip Yeah.
No,
That is
that's
always a
true.
good time.
That's brilliant. I like
It's
isotope.
gonna be some serious source material right there.
Yeah.
Just crank it up and
Right.
slow it down.
Isotope's always been like really good. I still have the Ozone 4.
Classic.
And
Nice.
it just works.
Is that the green one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That was
it just works. Like I'm just like, yeah, we're good.
I don't think I've
Hey,
seen that one.
if it ain't broke, don't fix it. That's one that everybody uses, I think.
Yeah.
4? Really?
Yeah, like I see the Whittler on it on every stream. He'll like fucking pull it up.
Yeah, 4. It's just quick. It's like boom, boom, boom. Like, and it just has everything I need, and then just like ready to go. But I need a good de-esser. Like I really do. That's the one thing where sometimes like, especially with the hats I use, and then
Right.
like they just get really. Like, I'm like, all right, like
Yeah.
I've been using the Fab filter one,
yeah.
but I have that one. And it is expensive, I'm pretty sure.
Always wanted a Fab filter. Just that whole.
It's the best suite to buy, in my opinion. I would buy it over Isotope any day.
Yeah.
Any day.
Yeah.
Like, it's... Oh, it's...
Yeah,
and it looks
I'll
nice.
just usually use Pro Q3 if I'm doing like de-essing technically,
I've heard,
and I'll
yeah.
just do spectral.
You mean Pro Q4?
Oh, Q4.
Pro Q4.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the new one.
I'm used to saying 3, guys.
But you could do 3 because it's still got the dynamic.
You can do that,
And you can just
That's
isolate
actually-
the 3K or whatever range where you want to DS. You know, you're
It's
doing a de-essing.
Right,
basically.
right.
It's
That's
just in an
what
EQ.
the classic de-essing is right there. I think.
I-
Isn't de-essing just doing dynamic EQ?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's exactly it. Yeah,
Something
yeah,
like
yeah.
this.
It's just like very fine dynamic EQing. Yeah,
Right,
yeah.
right.
And like that's what the one thing I really like about the TDR Nova is that it's a dynamic EQ, but like it has extremely like fine cues, and like so you can it's so low usage on processing that you can. Yeah, it may only have 4 bands at a time, but you could easily just throw another one in. And
Okay.
but the dynamic EQing that it can do is so specific. Or if you want, you can do wideband, and it will just take out a whole threshold of like
Yeah.
across the entire spectrum that you have. And it's, I mean, as harsh or as subtle as you want it, but
It's $200.
sometimes
Damn.
I would like it to be kind of take out. Just I'm not as smart as I like to think I am sometimes. Just like,
Me too.
I feel
I
that.
just don't. I don't like this sound. I want it to go away. The end.
Right.
Like,
Right.
like, I don't. I'm
Right.
just like, does this knob do what I want it to? Cool. Bye. Like,
Yeah. Right,
It's like
right.
I can go into fucking 6.986 kilohertz and be like, oh yeah, all right, how about or no? Like,
I mean, it's much better to use your ears as much as you can.
yeah, absolutely.
Like, and that's the one danger of some of these plugins is like, you're like, all right, I need to do a shelf, and then you're like,
right.
it sounds good, but it looks scary.
Yeah, right.
And then you don't do it, and then everybody's
Yeah.
like, why doesn't it sound weird? You're like, well, I was
'Cause
gonna
it
boost
looked
it, but it
weird.
looked weird, and I thought I was gonna like break it.
Yeah.
I'm like scared I'm breaking it, and it's like,
Same thing with my the asymmetric distortion, where I'm like,
Yeah.
it just looks weird. I don't
Yeah,
want to do
like,
it.
I'm scared.
Fuck. But it
Dude,
sounds cool.
yeah.
Right. Yeah,
Just gotta
trust
be
your
like,
ears.
Just be like, nope,
Yeah.
nope. Same thing with like anything like DJing too. Just like, no, does it sound good? Okay, just like, cool, just go.
Well, especially that you can't panic and be like,
No,
sorry,
Yeah, my
sorry,
bad.
I'm gonna start over. Like, no, dude.
My bad.
If you made a mistake,
if
make
someone
it
started
on purpose.
over
yeah,
live, that
just
would
make
be
the mistake
amazing.
again so it looks intentional.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's jazz. Come on, we're playing jazz.
Yeah,
Ooh,
jazz.
Just go with it. Yeah. All right, just go.
Hell yeah.
Ooh, hey, now we're filtered. Oh, new song. You know?
Sometimes like with music production, something will happen. Like I'll do an automation, be like, I don't know why that happened, but I'm leaving it in.
Yep.
Like, I don't
All the time. Those are the
I'm
best.
just gonna say fuck it.
Those
Like,
are the best.
Oh yeah.
it's like I want to know everything about everything at that same time. Like, not right now.
I don't know what happened, and I don't care.
I feel like it happens to me when I'm like duplicating automation. It'll just
yeah.
kind of like land in a weird spot, and then you're playing, and you're like, wait, it doesn't sound. Oh, that actually sounds sick.
Wait a minute. And it's only sometimes it's only for like a millisecond.
Yeah.
It's just looped proper, and you're just like, oh, okay.
Actually.
I like that a lot.
Yeah.
I fuck with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's funny. Yeah, I was working on an edit for my girlfriend for Halloween, and so I was just basically doing some liquid drums on top of Spell on You.
Oh.
You know?
Oh.
And put a spell on
Yeah,
you.
yeah, yeah.
And like halfway through, I was like, why am I having to write this bass line in 3/4? It's in 3/4.
That.
Fuck me.
Right.
Okay. And I already laid the
1,
drums
2,
out,
3,
but I hadn't
1, 2,
like.
Oh, it is, isn't it?
Yeah, but I hadn't like listened to it at all. I just moved right onto a loop to put like the bass line
Yeah.
in because I was just trying to cruise.
Right.
Yeah.
And I was like, weird. And so then I just listened to it. And I was like, actually, the 4/4 drums on top of a 3.
It worked.
It
It
maths.
sounded sick.
It maths.
Yeah, yeah. After 6, it's back to 1.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
fine. And, you know, it rolled fine. I was like, this is cool, actually. I'm just going to roll it.
Hell yeah.
And it'll make mixing easier because, like, it'll pay attention to the drums.
Yep.
And
Yep.
it'll say it's a 4/4 track. And
I didn't think about that song being 3/4, but yeah, you're
Yeah.
absolutely the right one.
What was the other edit you did? Because you did 2.
I did
right?
3.
You did
I did
3.
that one, Spooky Scary Skeletons.
Spooky Scary Skeletons. Yeah.
And Halloween from...
Oh yeah, this is Halloween.
This is
Nightmare Before
Halloween.
Christmas?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and both of those two are just like stupid.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was
just
my
like-
favorite one. The Nightmare Before Christmas.
Like they're so dumb,
Oh,
and I
yeah.
spent like 2 hours on them.
Nice.
Well, probably a little bit more because there was a couple times I was like, I need to get something kind of cool.
right.
But
Yeah.
Sometimes I love when that happens.
edits.
Like, just especially with that, it's like it happens in an hour or two. You're like, cool, done, sick.
yeah, I know.
See,
Good,
done.
because it always feels kind of greasy to me. It always like
Yeah, you're like,
it just
that
always
shouldn't happen so quick.
Well, no, just making edits. I'm just like, I could be writing one of my own songs right now.
Sure.
And instead, I'm making this edit.
Greasy.
Everything
Yeah.
in moderation. Right?
Yeah,
That's like
yeah.
your entire.
That and it's only the
MO.
ones my girlfriend wants me to make. Like
Right.
I don't have any edits that I want to do.
Right.
I just let her be like, "Oh, you should do this fucking rap song from 2003."
Right.
I'm like, that'll go hard actually.
I don't know, like a get low edit would be pretty fun. You know, get low. No, I think that'd be fun.
Get low. That actually, that would be fun.
I
Is that
have
pandering? I don't know. I don't think.
I
It's
have
pandering.
I don't remember what the actual song is called, but it's
Boots with the fur.
yeah, Boots with the Fur.
Oh yeah, T-Pain.
Apple bottom
Yeah,
jeans.
T-Pain
Apple
with
bottom
Florida.
jeans.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
the
the
yeah.
name of it.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I
No.
think you're right.
Either that or it's just low.
Oh no, it's low. You're right.
Yeah.
No, you're right. It's low. It's just low. No, you're right. You're right. It's just low.
And yeah, that was one of the first edits I made, and it was originally techno. It
Oh,
just
word?
went straight.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Banger.
And then I switched it around, and now it starts techno, and then immediately goes into a 140, just fucking deepest dub you've ever heard.
That's fun.
And it's like I've had a homie who's played it more than I've ever listened to it. Right. Like he's like, I need this, and I'm like, okay, here you go.
He plays
And
it in, like,
he
every
plays it
set.
every set. Yeah. Which I'm like, all right, dude, cool. I'm not gonna do that.
And that's the thing. Is just like remember, like sometimes you get cheesy. It's we're all, you know, what are we doing this all for? It's like to have fun. To have
Sure,
fun.
sure.
God damn it! Like it's
Yeah.
okay to eat some cheese and delve into just you know what I'm saying.
The people like it.
Yeah.
That's true.
I love a good cheesy.
Yeah.
You know
but
what I
if you're
mean?
doing like close to a quarter or more of your set is edits,
No, if
I'm gonna
that's
have a problem.
pandering. That's
Yeah.
pandering because then you're just jukeboxing. You're
Right.
just like, all
Right.
right, are you ready for this LMFAO bootleg? Right? No,
It's like,
actually.
Yeah. It's like, no, I want to like be in a dark room where I'm like, well, I'm in the future right now.
Right.
Like, I don't want to be reminded of like a song I went to prom with.
Right.
And like,
I get away with that by doing bootleg of video game music, though.
yeah, that's
You know what I'm
that's
saying?
much,
Like,
much
Chrono
better.
Trigger edit. I'm like,
Yeah,
there's gonna be
yeah,
like two
yeah.
people who'll be like, oh,
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Which
Like,
it's already
them in the back of the crowd,
like a
like,
universe, which is fun. Yeah.
In the what?
It's already in like another universe, so it's
Yeah.
not like you're being brought back to a moment in actual existence. It's
Right.
like, oh yeah, that fucking game is so sick.
Yeah.
And
True.
it's a vibe.
Yeah.
Like that's why like the atmospheric jungle shit that's finding its way back is like so sick. I love it because it's like,
hell
yes,
yeah.
dude, we're fucking playing PlayStation. Let's go.
Oh yeah.
And then
Oh,
it
yeah.
goes. I'm like, yeah. Or we're like fucking racing. Yeah, it's so sick.
So Ridge Racer for sure.
yeah, I fucking
yeah.
love that shit.
Oh yeah. So I think we got another question in chat. What do you guys do for mastering? Do you master your own tracks or do you send? I master my own tracks. Yes.
Same.
Yeah.
Same.
Do you send a track or time for albums? So I mean, if you are mastering everything on your own, it's recommended that you set up a good chain that you're gonna kind of go to every time, and then just work with what you have there.
What's your chain?
So my chain is
What's that change?
What's that
chain? So I got One is I have two Ozone 4s, 2 instances of Ozone 4, but the first instance is just to turn down volume if I need to. Most of the time, and I've had this problem, but I'm really getting better at it, it's just like sometimes I'll make my shit it's too loud. And so I have
it's coming in hot.
Yeah, and it's just like I get so excited and I'm like, well, fuck it. I'm not going to turn everything down now. I'm just turn it down later. But lately I've been having to been doing that because I've just been making shit -6 just native. You know what I mean? Or whatever. Anyway, typically get it to like, under, I would say about -6. That's just me though. And then what I have is I have the one Ozone turned down, but then I have, and this is where you don't have to agree with me on this, but this is where, and it's a weird thing that I do. So I have just a regular compressor that's second, but it's off, and it only has a ratio of 1.5 to 1, and the decibel going down is like 0.75. It is the most subtle compression ever. But what I do is I put it second in the chain because I have then my Ozone 4 where I do the maximizing, the multiband dynamics, and then stereo imaging. I will then go back and turn on the compressor that's pre-chain because whenever I've done it to where I put the compressor on after, I don't know why, but it just like, even for that little bit, it makes it too fat. And I don't want it to be too fat. And it's weird, especially with like rumble kicks. Like you can make that shit too fat and it's just like...
Yeah, now it's muddy.
You lose your transient properties, exactly. So if I put it before, but I have to... It's just a weird thing that I do. It's like, okay, I get like everything set here and then I turn it on before that, after I get it all done.
Right.
It's
What's that compressor look like? Like what do we?
It's literally just like a peak algorithm, regular stock Ableton compressor, and so it's
What's the attack and release?
The attack is 20, and then the release is like 10.
Okay.
It's
so
like
it's fast.
High attack and
it's
low
just
release.
Yeah,
and like it's just barely just like cutting shit off.
Yeah.
Barely.
Yeah.
But then I have
just riding
dude,
the peaks.
And that's the thing, like
riding the peaks like a surfer.
The chain logically doesn't make that much sense, but it's just like for what it does for me, I'm just like no, like if it isn't broke, it's not. I'm not gonna fix it.
Sure.
Like, you know what I mean? So then I have a
no, I'm gonna try it.
Oh yeah, and I have a TDR Nova
curious.
after that, and then a Goldfoss at the end, and then But actually, no, I'm sorry. I technically have. Have 3. I have 3 instances in Ozone 4 because that actually the last
3.
instance of Ozone 4 is where I make sure like it's not clipping. Yeah, that's
Right,
like the
right,
maximization.
right.
Yeah.
As you're like, oh shit.
Yeah, so no, that's in the last in the chain. That the maximizer's in the last in the chain. I forgot I have 3. But then
Nice.
I have the TDR Nova that just, and again, these are all very subtle. Like I'm barely boosting the highs, like taking out like shit at 4K. Because for some reason at like 35 to 4K, there's always something there that I had to just kind of like tone down. And then Goldfoss is just there for just like that
Extra security.
that little bit of polish.
Insurance.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
just maximize it, bring it to where it needs to be.
We need something like
But
that.
end of the chain is
shit.
a love meter. 'Cause
Oh,
I
right.
do,
Yeah.
I measure in loves.
Yeah.
Yulian?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
fucking
that
love-
boy.
dude, Yulian.
Loudness meter. Yeah.
It's the best.
What are we
It's the
aiming
best.
for?
I do -7.5 to -7. Anything that like the loudest part of my songs, if they get to like -6.9, I guess sure, but I want to level like around -7 to -7.5.
Cool.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
I like the real specific taste of it. Like,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
fine. That's fine. I'll handle that. That's
right.
okay.
And yeah, that's the thing about mastering. I feel like it's just if as long as your like main track is as good as it can be, everything you're doing in mastering is very, 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 very supplementary.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
just a little bit of things here and there. Like I won't bump my high ends much past like I'll bump my like from like 75 to I don't know 18, and like that 18 even like I don't really fuck with. I'd be like
Sure.
plus
Super
1.2 with like a very low Q, and that's pushing it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
If I really want a higher something in my track, I'll go find the element in my track that I want higher frequencies. I'll just EQ it that
Yep.
way.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So mastering for me is just like, just a little, just like, we good? Cool. All right.
Right.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah.
I used to try to do so much.
My mastering chain is sometimes the Goldfoss,
Yeah.
which I'll just throw that on immediately, just to get it to start fucking working, and then I'll have a Pro Q after that if I need it.
Right.
and then it's a clipper, and then it's a limiter.
Yep.
That's
Yep.
all that happens.
Yeah.
Yep.
And like this track that I started today, I was like, let's fucking just clip some things and push some things real quick to see where this stands in terms of the levels that I'm hearing them at. And it was like -4.5. I was like, it's fucking loud as fuck.
Yeah.
Okay, I might have to like calm some things down.
Right.
The snare drum was like,
You can see
like maybe I should.
I knew exactly what you're just like, yeah.
Brick. I was like, I might have to go put a compressor on the drums and like get some jump, like some goose
Some
back
dynamics.
Yeah, I was like, Jesus.
That's funny. I'll see. I'm really into Brazilian funk right now, and like
Okay, cool.
they purposely just fuck their shit up.
Yeah.
Like they just distort and just clip the piss out of everything.
Yeah.
So their kicks, dude, their kicks are just straight
It's
fucking
aesthetic.
rectangles, dude. Like
Yeah.
it's crazy,
Brazilian
and it
funk.
sounds like a lot of it
Yes.
sounds like shit, but some of it, like the way they do it, I'm just like
It's that sick
it's
funk shit.
tasteful. Like, but the waveforms are just the most disgusting things I've ever seen in my life.
Wait,
It's such a-
Brazilian funk or funk?
Oh no, not funk. Not
Funk.
No, not PHONK.
Oh,
Not
not
Brazilian
funk.
funk.
Okay.
And that shit's okay, but like Brazilian funk, Brazilian funk itself. Yeah, Brazilian.
Okay, I'll check.
Funk is
it out.
like it's those distorted 808
Yeah.
cowbells and
Yeah.
like that's cool. It's cool.
Yeah, it's cool vibe.
I don't like it.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
it's
he
just
hates
also
I hate it.
it's just like it's the same shit over and over. And,
Yeah.
like, it's cool.
Yeah, it's a very specific
And
gear.
it's an entire genre based off of my least favorite sound of all time.
which is
so-
a 808 cowbell.
Yeah, I can't fucking stand it.
Yeah.
And then they're like, let's make a whole genre out of this. And I'm like, nope,
When
I'm
it's
good.
used-
I'm good.
If it's used in the right specific moment in a beat, it can sell a whole beat for me.
Oh hell yeah.
Like, I'm
Yeah.
like, oh,
Yeah.
It has to
I
be.
agree.
It has to be
Totally
very
agree.
tasteful, but it
Yeah.
can make or break a track
Yeah.
for sure.
I love it.
Oh yeah, it'll break one. That's so funny.
There's the 909. It's a 909 triangle that also can make or break a track.
Oh, I know exactly what you're
Yeah.
talking
Oh,
about.
I should
It's
start
yeah.
using
so
that again. I forgot
good.
about
that
that.
sound.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Forgot about that.
909 triangle goes hard, but sometimes that shit gets like, okay, all right. There's also that other one, dude. There's this one sound, and I have no idea, but it's from a synthesizer. I think it's a Roland D50, but it's like an anvil that's hitting metal. It's like, and if you heard it, you would
I
know
know
what I'm
exactly what you're
talking
talking
about.
about. Okay.
It's like we heard it. It's like kind of like what you hear in the Home Depot commercial, but not really.
And what's in like the Law and Order theme almost.
Yeah. And it's just like,
yeah.
that's exactly,
Oh.
yeah, dude. I want that shit so bad. Like, I cannot find it.
Chat, help us out. Does anyone know what that is?
Because,
I don't-
it's
I
like,
don't know.
Yeah.
and it's just
Yeah.
like,
But it's one of those like famous sounds.
oh, yeah.
That just everyone would know.
Oh,
Okay.
God, yeah.
Yeah,
oh,
it's like one of the most used impacts of all time or some shit.
especially in the 90s, dude.
Yeah,
Like, the
yeah.
90s R&B. Oh, my God.
That and then like
Commercials.
I think
all
AT
the
would
sample
actually
packs
know.
that went out to like commercials and radio stations and all that shit.
Oh.
So what's your mastering chain look like, Dave? What's your chain?
Does your chain hang low?
It's fat as fuck.
Fucking new fucking topic for the pod we go through every time.
All right.
What's your chain?
What's your
So I
chain?
have a clipper, and then a pretty like kind of a stack of things to just do automation to like squeeze and turn things down and stuff within the tune.
Yeah.
Totally. I like doing like compressors to like compression on like the top and the bottom of the mix, like in a more of an intro section, just so I get like a little bit more brightness when it actually hits.
Yeah.
So I'll automate shit like that, and probably a little bit of width in there as well. And then I'm trying to think of where probably like an EQ, and then like I use the spectral compressor a lot. That's my Gold Foss. That's what I'm using for Gold Foss.
Yeah.
And then clipping probably after that. That's probably about it.
Pretty
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
No limiter at the end? No safety
Sometimes.
limiter?
There's been a couple tracks where it actually sounded better without a limiter.
That makes sense.
And it
Maybe.
goes past 0. And
Yeah.
I'm just like, all right. I'm
Who
not
cares?
gonna question it.
No.
I
Yeah.
can't, man. Because like worst case,
Yeah.
I just turn it down on whatever I'm playing it on, right? Like, you can always-
My song's too loud, bro.
Exactly.
Sorry. Sorry, my song is too loud. Maybe yours is quiet.
Exactly. It is kind of trippy though. Just like kind of, I'll get tracks from like in the '90s, especially like hard groove or something like that, and like they're quiet. And
Yeah.
that's just how they are. I'm just like, damn, we really have been kind of pushing shit.
Yeah.
Like it
I know.
sounds. Honestly, I love it though because it sounds fucking dope. Like
Yeah.
like there's a reason for that shit. It's not like, are we going deaf? It's like, no, it's just because it sounds cool.
It sounds good.
yeah.
Fucked up
Also,
shit
like-
sounds cool. That's just what it is. Like
And I think it's a little bit easier on the ears live.
Totally.
Like a super dynamic track that's cranked on some PAs.
It hurts, dude.
Hurts, dude. That
Yeah,
shit's
especially like
fucking-
transient snares or like
Yeah.
claps. That's what I was hearing with the tracks, like the one I was talking about earlier, with the hard groove tracks. Is that like everything sounded good, but every time they had a snare, it was like, I'm like, oh shit, like,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
dude, like,
Yeah.
So
and
dynamic.
it's like, yay, but also ow,
Yeah.
like, yeah,
Clip that.
fucking squash that
thing.
shit, yeah.
Jesus. All right, Austin.
My
What's
chain?
your chain?
What's my chain?
Next on What's Your Chain? It's Aznadel.
Mine is super simple. It's three things. I have the newfangled saturate, the spectral saturator. Usually it's like around like 3 dB drive, and it's not.
Just subtle warmth.
Yeah, there's this knob on it where you can. What's the word? It's like soft clip on the left and hard clip on the right, and you can kind of like fine
Knee?
tune. Yeah, it's like a knee. There we
Yeah.
go. Yeah. I'll usually have that at like 80-85%, so it's not like fully fucking gnarly. And then I'll have another clipper, usually K-clip, but not any reason for it. I just like got it,
You
and I
just
was
have
like,
it.
might as well use it.
Right.
And usually that's either just on and like no drive or anything. It's just catching extra little peaks out of saturate, or I do like 1 dB of drive,
Right.
like
Yeah.
just a hint
Yeah,
more.
depending on if you need it.
Yeah. And that's nice because then you have the combo of like the spectral clipping and then just like the full everything clipper, and then just a limiter. And the limiter usually does nothing.
Yeah.
It's usually
Yeah.
just there because I feel weird not
Yeah,
having
mine
a
is
limiter.
Just in
Visual.
case. It's just in case. It's a safety net.
Yeah.
It's also like I'm used to looking at the interface of Pro L2. So having
Sure.
one as like
Yeah.
an interface to like see what's happening with my dynamics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's also my love for reader
Same.
as well.
Yeah.
So that's
Yeah.
usually why it's on there.
Also, is this a weird move I do? Sometimes I will use the limiter where I'll just solo the kick, and if the kick isn't hitting 0, I'll just boost the kick up to 0, and then turn everything else back on, and just let everything else like slam the limiter and go down. Is that a weird move?
No. That's
No.
not,
I mean, again, if it sounds good.
that's
Cool.
the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's no wrong answers.
That's
But-
as long as it sounds good.
But for sure, the kick itself is going to be like, pushing things and itself over that line when it's layered with other things.
yeah.
Like the moment I bet you turn on your hi-hats, you'll see the kick drum popping back out again.
Yeah.
Because now it's
Right.
layered with a hi-hat.
And
But
Right.
And there's ways to mitigate that too. At
Yeah.
that point, like if things are starting to run into each other, I mean, if you want your kick to stand out more, just do some subtle side chaining. You know what I mean? Just like make a ghost kick. That's what I do. I'll just get like a kit 909, turn the volume all the way down, but just make it
Right,
1, 2,
trigger.
3, 4. Yeah, just to make it a source of side chaining. But even then, like you don't need a lot.
Word. Right.
right,
You just group it all.
You could also just remove that hi-hat that's landing on the kick.
Yeah, yeah, and or just adjust velocities. If you're sequencing in the DAW itself, right? So like every one, you would make the velocity half or something.
Right.
Sometimes I'll do a really nerdy sidechain on my hats where it's just enough to let the transient of the kick through.
Yeah.
And in my brain, I'm like, yeah, it's cleaner and punchier, but like you A/B it and you like can't even really hear anything like most of the time, unless it's like something's really fucking up with the transients hitting.
Right,
But
right.
Right.
yeah, most of the time I'm like, yeah, I mean, it didn't need to happen, but I always do it.
I mean, you don't know until you know. You have to make sure, especially like if you have something like technically, theoretically, you have an idea that should make it better, but if it doesn't, at least you tried, right? At least you know for sure. Like, okay, well, sometimes they don't need to redo anything. Like, just like that's the biggest thing I think. Also, just leave shit alone. That's the hardest thing.
Right.
Yeah.
Just like walk away.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not good at that.
I've been throwing the compactor on the fucking perks.
That's right.
And snare, sidechain compactor on the perks, and it just makes them ignore just those little moments.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Yeah, no, that's awesome, and like really fine tuned. Like that's tight.
It's literally it's just exactly only the kick drum and only the snare, and everything else comes through.
That's sick.
Yeah.
That's super sick.
Well, boys, we've done an hour and a half.
Damn.
We did cook.
Way over.
Yeah, we've been cooking, boys.
Oh, sorry. I apologize.
No,
You're good.
No, this is good.
No,
It's a
that's
good
awesome.
thing. It is not a strict hour, but we try to at least hit an hour.
For sure.
Yes.
But
Oh, damn, that was
often
fun.
it goes over.
Let's
Fun.
go.
It's like
Yeah,
just
thank you
happened.
for
I'm like,
coming.
oh, shit,
Yeah.
no, thank you for having me, guys.
That is the
Very much
pod. That's how
appreciate
that
it.
works right there.
go.
Do you have anything you want to shout out? Your sweet fucking venue you are part of here in Denver?
Like shout out you guys. This is incredible. Like I'm super happy that you guys are doing this. I saw you guys on TikTok. I saw you guys on TikTok like a year ago.
Oh shit. Okay. When we were
Yeah.
still doing clips.
Back when we were doing clips.
Yeah, when you were
Yeah.
clipping, and I saw it and I was like, damn, like that's tight. I'm like, hey, I know these people, like I know that. But yeah, shout out to you guys,
Nice,
like for real pushing this thing forward.
Oh, thanks.
Shout out to Quite Right Records and
Hell
that's
yeah.
who we're doing that's me and Brandon and Nate and everybody else, Steven and everybody doing the warehouse together. Shout out to everybody at the warehouse, but like that shit takes a village. We have staff who see the vision, security, everybody just understands what they need to get done. So that has been a huge blessing, and it's just fun to be able to like give people a space to like showcase themselves. So especially one of those things where like more producer meetups, like we have another one on Thursday.
Yeah.
Hope you guys can make it. And but yeah, shout outs to all the people who love making music and
Shout out.
That's right.
want to
Just
just
are our people.
contribute to the whole thing. Really appreciate it. So yeah.
Yeah.
Also
Okay.
another thing, like don't ever be afraid to ask questions to anyone. You know what I mean? Like don't think they're gonna think you're stupid. Don't be afraid to DM me. Don't be afraid to DM anybody about anything and ask them
Right.
questions. If they don't answer like within a week or two, it's probably not because they're ignoring you. It's probably because they have other shit going on. So
Yeah.
just be patient, but also just remember, read every user manual you could ever find with any piece of equipment you ever download or get, and your life will be way easier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Let's go.
We have
Love
a quick
Oh, yeah. Okay.
last question here.
Yeah.
A rapid fire, if you will. Do any of you guys do commissions, or do y'all just make music privately?
I fucking wish I could ghost produce. Are you kidding me?
I've always looked into sync licensing, but I do mastering. I'll master tracks for
Right.
a small fee, but as far as ghost productions, you can do it. You can make the music. I believe in you.
Yeah. Yeah, right.
No,
Yeah, just learn. It's fun.
it's and like
You can do it.
it's so rewarding. I understand like a lot of people are attached to the results, but like it's the process of where you find yourself. So you just
Yeah, I mean,
just take the dive.
me and Dave have like wrote some pop tracks for like a guy, and like
We did do that one time.
we've done, but like I don't think any of them got picked.
Right.
But they're on. I think he was
Some
trying to
sync
get them
company.
on a sync company,
yeah.
and so we have like whatever the licensing account thing you need or whatever
The
to like
BMI or- yeah.
BMI and shit.
Yeah.
But like, and I've done some stuff like my buddy who worked. I think he's still a policeman, but he needed me to make like a song for like a safety video that he was putting together. Or
That
some
sounds
shit.
fun.
Yeah, it was goofy as fuck.
That sounds
Yeah, it
fun
was
as hell.
goofy as
See,
fuck.
I would like to do that.
Which
like,
I was like, what do you want to make? And he's like, just make it like some techno. And I'm like,
What does that mean?
Yeah, I'm like, oh, like just techno. He's like, yeah, just like that. I was like, okay. So I sent him a techno song, and he's like, perfect. I was like,
Okay.
all right, dude.
Yeah. If it's
Whatever.
like if it's commissioned for like a video project or like a certain piece of media where it's going to be like background music, yes. Now if it's going to be like a track that you're going to release as your artist, no. But yeah,
Right.
absolutely. Anything for like I would love to. I love making like anything like that. Absolutely. Like
Yeah.
instructional videos. You know how bad I want to make like a soundtrack for that.
I
That'd be
know
sick
they're,
as
they're all so
fuck.
cool.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah,
like little
dude.
fucking bops.
Oh, that'd be so fun.
Yeah.
That would be fun.
Scuffington, you can join the Discord if you're not in there. And-
That's the guy who made the hot sauce.
Oh, he made. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, he
Yeah.
already in the Discord?
I don't think he is in the Discord.
fellow artist.
You can go to always400.com, bruv.
Need the hot sauce?
Yeah, the hot sauce that's in there right now. He's also the guy I traded the graphics card with.
Oh,
That's William.
nice. What up, William?
Unless randomly another Scuffington, which I fucking doubt it. But if you go to always400,
You know, now that I think about it, I did kind of ghost
Links are
produce
there.
a track for someone that they released recently.
Nice.
Me and AT did. Yeah.
Nice.
I forgot I even did that.
Basically, a really good answer to this question is, just ask us if you have something that you think we might do that you want to pay us to
Yep.
do.
Yeah.
Yep,
I'm
exactly.
And
so
if we
down
don't
to
want to do
that.
it,
We'll say
then
no.
or we'll potentially hook you up with someone else.
Yep.
Like we talked about
Yep.
on the pod last week.
Yep.
Yep.
We got a lot of
we
friends.
want to be people that you reach out to help other people get work.
Yep.
For sure.
Yep.
Resource.
Or deals or trades or whatever.
Absolutely.
We're into that shit.
Welcome to the Discord, bruv.
And he's in.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
All right, we're
Nice.
done.
That was a fun last
That was
question.
fun.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That was great.
A minute
guys.
40.
Let's fucking go.
Whoa,
My
That
bad.
was fun.
Thank you
That was
guys
a
so
very
much.
fun one.
That was so fun.
Thank you for coming.
Thank you.
Folks, go follow Mr. Andrew Bon Bosher here, and go follow 400 TPL and anybody else that has a 400 in front of their name, and subscribe. We'll see you guys later.
Bye, guys.
Jebediah Lang.